It's finally time for football as we're underway in Super Bowl 56. And this carries into the end zone. Well, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
What's going on, man?
Browns in here? What's going on, man?
They'll run for the first time with DRE2TUFF's.
See, I like that CD.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there on the first play of the game.
Looking like he was back in Georgia days.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. First down, and they go with Swift again. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Stafford going to give it to Swift. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for first.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
You get my name up there like the fucking Lions this year. Can't wait to play.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team.
All you do is just guard the slide receiver
and a defensive player the other, and he just locked people down.
Not the touchdown they wanted, but hey, you're on the road in the playoffs. They did get 3 on the board.
Yeah, it's a good opening drive, so you feel good about it yourself. You get to the sidelines, the defense feels good about you helping them right out of the gate. The team, yeah, they feel pretty good about coming in the playoffs and getting points on the board right away.
Takes us near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Beat you with the Browns and stuff. Yeah, I think he could beat you with the Browns. I mean, not the Browns and stuff. He the fucking Broncos.
Now Mayfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. 39-yard ball.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. first carry now for Nick Chubb.
7 is too long, nigga. 6 is too long.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties.
It's really good. It's just, I don't know, bro. You probably be moving too fast, bro. You probably, I think you was moving too fast. You wasn't really thinking about your game. I hate when, like, I start the game and I just won't, like, do certain plays. I be doing some other shit. I be like, bro. Until the last minute.
Handoff comes to Chubb. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is he's going to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
From the gun, third down, flush to his right. And it's going to be another first down as they get him to the ground at the Lions 35. A good pick up there at 22.
10 at the 35-yard line.
First down throw from Mayfield. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the Lions, 30-yard line.
Let him make every year in rushing.
Again, this is Chubb. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
That nigga Chubb hard as fuck. Last game, that nigga broke 5 tackles for a fucking touchdown.
Mayfield on 3rd and 2.
Are you doing the draft tonight?
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
3. Browns, nothing.
Oh yeah, I can shit. I got draft tonight, so I like shit. I hope not.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Oh, okay, harder than this. That was like 5 in real life.
Throwing, Mayfield. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 7 yards, the pick up there. Well, they brought the pressure, and that meant man coverage behind him, so he's still able to complete the pass.
Even as he took the hit. And that's what you have to do, because I was just talking with a coach the other day, and he said, look, it's not always going to be pretty back there. You're going to have to give me completions. Even when you're taking some hits, sometimes you have to be your own blitz control, for lack of a better term. Got to make completions, step up, and make those throws, and he did that.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1. They'll look to make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions. They need a yard here. He has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it 1st and goal.
Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he takes this one in for a Browns score. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Browns have taken the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. 2nd and 5 now. Stafford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
Let's go! First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. You need your wide receivers as blockers. Sometimes they get a hold.
The big runs are often a result of what they do on the perimeter. In this case, got caught holding, and this one will come back.
Stafford. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Oh my God.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
What time is it, man? I got to prepare for this fucking stuff.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. That is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Oh, hell no, my phone finna die. Come on, bitch, don't down me. Don't down me, bitch. Oh. Oh, no, the charger ain't working. Oh, that bitch not in. Oh, there we go.
To the air again. Stafford.
What is it got?
The big tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
The 45-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Oh, this fucking rude, bro.
On first down, it's Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. On second down, Swift. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, Stafford. That is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. They're more athletic now than ever before. Trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Browns drive about to get started. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
Remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. 2nd and 7 from the 20. Mayfield looks to throw. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Mayfield. And he completes it to Hunt. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 39-yard line.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
On the deep ball. Coverage defensively by Jeff Okuda.
I deserve
face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. To throw, Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will bring it back.
Good play, man. I thought it was the wrong motherfucker.
What a moment for him. A pick 6 in the Super Bowl. You think about some of the big pick 6s over the history of this huge game. I remember because I was watching with a lot of Colts fans. Tracy Porter picking Peyton Manning to get the Saints' first title.
Yeah, that would pretty much sealed the deal for New Orleans as well. But I got to go back a ways because, you know, unfortunately I'm considerably older. Herb Adderley, the Green Bay Packers, got it all started. The first pick 6, Super Bowl II against the Oakland Raiders, and some of the better ones that were.
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So these two teams are headed to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Fielded just outside the goal line. Not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And again, it's Chubb. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Working out of the gun, Mayfield into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to break up 4th. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, got to make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
Second and 10. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. Now Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And now it's a two-score game at 9, 16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit. Now this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said does. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Browns' drive about to get started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And if we kept having a rough patch, he said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. From the 30 on second down, Mayfield. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. He throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Two yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. From the gun, here's Swift. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Here in the the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Lions on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Just a yard, but that's all they needed. And by the slimmest of margins, it'll be 1st and goal. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Here's Swift. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, but the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll run with Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown.
Good game, Lions.
From 2 yards out. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. Able to punch it in on 3rd down. Makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating, will we have to make the call? They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taking it about the 1. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Called it the 21.
21-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi Trophy so close, but the expectations simply have not matched the results as they start on this drive, 1st and 10. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 24, Mayfield going up top for Cup. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there. The Browns on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Mayfield down. He's going to try and go deep again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down. So hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. Picked by Tracy Walker. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly
Good
right.
game, bro.
It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off at the 20. And he will take the across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That is the play they needed in a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. On first down, Chubb able to get forward for about 4 as he's taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 44, Mayfield. Well, that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down. The Browns on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be 3rd and 6. Mayfield. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Chains on 4th down, and the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive, and they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. 2 yards. Decent start defensively to this series. They've got to stop them here and get this ball back.
I like the way you phrase that, partner. Decent start, but now it's got to be more about the ball. It's all about the ball, getting it away from them, because making good tackles is one thing, but the clock will run out on you. You've got to have the football back for your offense.
2nd and 8. Back to throw, Stafford. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A gain of 13, it's a 1st down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hawkinson. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stafford going to throw it. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
On 1st down, Stafford here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Olivier Vernon just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. 3rd and long. It's Stafford. And it's incomplete, almost intercepted. He had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. It brings up 4th down. So out comes the field goal team once more. This to make it a 3-score game late. Prater's kick is good. And that will make this now a 19-point advantage. So with that, you figure now this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down. But don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
At their own 25-yard line,